Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So we are just faced a different way in the same room we're always in, but the natural light is peeking through. I might even open the blinds a little bit just to see how it looks, because it looks really nice, and so it always makes, when I put on my lights, it always makes it look weird. So I decided to avoid that problem and just pop over to the natural light. Yeah, as you saw by the title, we have another video in Favorites Week. Today we are doing my favorite random things. So anything random that is a favorite is going to be in this video. I honestly racked my brain. I tried to think of, when you're first getting to know people, what you ask them, but then I also thought of things that were like out there. I even went over to my Instagram. If you don't follow it, it's makeup_Marissa612. I went over there and I was like, ask me questions, and they asked a few. I only got a couple responses. My Instagram family isn't the same as my YouTube family, so they don't really, not support, but they don't really answer my questions like that, so it's okay. But anyway, yes, if you guys like this video, if you like Favorites Week, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so I just added some lip gloss because my lips were dying. First and foremost, I want to start it with my favorite book. I don't know why I thought of this first, but it did. Oh, you know what it was? I did go over my community tab and I asked people to ask me like questions about ask video ideas, and the girl commented, she was like, favorite random things, like favorite book, favorite thing. And so I was like, well, so you mean like just do one giant video of favorite things? And she's like, yeah, sure. So super exciting. If you guys don't check my community tab, or if you guys don't see them or something like that, I don't know, definitely check them out because we got lots of good conversations. Whatever, I don't even know if it made a difference. Anyway, my favorite book right now, and probably my favorite book for a while, is going to be the Midnight Sun book by Stephenie Meyer. So if you guys don't know, Stephenie Meyer obviously has the Twilight series, super famous, they made movies out of them, whatever. Well, this book she came out with is the first book, so Twilight, in Edward's perspective. And I don't think I've ever read a book and fallen in so much love so fast. I read through this so fast. I read it twice. By the time I had read it twice right after I bought it. Like, I didn't read anything in between because I loved it that much. And so if you guys have not read any of the other books, I would definitely check it out. I got it from TJ Maxx and I was like, what? She has this book? Bought it and was like, oh my gosh, read it and read it through again. I want to read it again. I have to read the Hobbits and the Lord of the Rings first because I haven't done that yet, but I will. And then I will read this again because I love it that much. She does have 6 books, I think, now. The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. I really like that one too. It's very, very short though. And I did enjoy that one too. But this one, definitely 10 out of 10, my favorite book ever right now. You just fall in love with Edward in a whole new way. It makes you like, I don't know, it makes you really want to find love, I guess, and want to find someone who feels that way about you. And they took a lot of this side of it out of the movie and out of the first book, that this book is even more special because you have not seen any of this perspective at all, and I love it. Oh my gosh. I had to really hike it up there to get my favorite book series. So I really do love the Twilight. I've read the Hunger Games. I've read so many, and I haven't read the Hobbits yet, but I have seen the movies, whatever. But my favorite book series, gotta hike them up. I've read the Divergent series too. That one is good too. But the Percy Jackson, what is this called? The Heroes of Olympus series. It's by Rick Riordan. Rick Riordan, so talented as well, just like Stephenie Meyer, so freaking good. He wrote the Percy Jackson series. If you guys, most people have read those books, I know. This is the second series to that, so this like piggybacks off of that with Percy Jackson, Annabeth, but then also a couple new characters. Oh my gosh, first of all, these books are massive, so I read them for so long. Like, I loved it. You were just in heaven for months. And here, I'll just hold up one. This is book 5. Like, everything about it, you see this, look at this picture, you kind of just like, the whole book, it kind of takes you here, and I love it. And I love the series. I think it's so good. Again, you're stuck to it. Once you pick it up, there's no going back. I think they really screwed up with the Percy Jackson movies in general in the beginning, but because if they would have done those first 2 movies right, they could have went all the way. They could have done 10 movies, man. They could have went all the way to this series and forget it. It would have been amazing, spectacular. They would have made billions, but They screwed those first 2 movies up bad, so whatever. Anyway, so those are my favorite books, favorite book series. If you read any of them, if you like any of them, definitely comment below. I'm moving a lot because I don't like sitting here with nothing. I have a little table, but that's like it. Alright, next is favorite perfume. So I have 3 because I have 1 from Bath & Body Works. Okay, my favorite Bath & Body Works perfume, Japanese Cherry Blossom. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is the original one. They do have a newer one that looks a little bit nicer, but this smells a little bit more mature. This one smells a little bit more like childlike, and I love it. I love it, and I love it. That's what I'm trying to say. It smells so delicious. Oh my gosh. Favorite scent in the whole wide world. Definitely, if you haven't smelled it, check it out. I don't know how to explain it. I'm very bad at explaining perfumes. I did do a whole video on my perfume collection if you guys wanted to check it out, but I'm very bad at explaining them. It just smells delicious. And then my favorite perfume that like you can't find really many places except for like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, those like Rosses and stuff. This is the Nude by Rihanna perfume. It's a little body mist or whatever. I'm all the way down here because I love it that much. I've had it for a few years now though, and it's, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like if you thought of how Rihanna would smell, it's literally this. It's like a typical normal like Rihanna's perfume if you would smell it, or like how any star you would say would smell. This is how I would imagine it, and it smells just like that. It's so good though, but it's a little bit more, it's not as sweet as Japanese Cherry Blossom. It's a little bit more like going out date night kind of thing, but I wear it every day because I love it. And then my favorite bougie perfume is the Victor and Ralph Flower Bomb. My friend got this for me for my birthday, or whatever. And it's really, really nice. It's so beautiful and luxe, but not something like I would repurchase or like say you guys need, but it smells so freaking, I'm gonna spray this one. It smells so good. All right, I'm trying to make this video fast, but they're my favorites, and so I talk a lot about favorite things. All right, favorite clothing item. I have to write this one down because I know the exact shirt that is my favorite clothing item, and I've talked about it in a video before, but I couldn't remember the name. So it's from Shein, and so however you want to pronounce it, Shein, and it's an app or whatever. Everything is super, super freaking cheap. Now, the shirt is called the V-neck bat wing sleeve slouchy tee. I will put in a picture because it is my favorite shirt ever. It literally is so comfy, so nice, and I love how they called it a slouchy tee because it's literally like that. Like, you just kind of chill in it. And the thing that I love about it is that, like, if I wanted to wear a nicer necklace, wanted to wear some jeans, I could rock that outfit no problem. If I wanted to wear sweatpants or leggings and I wanted to wear, you know, my hair in a messy bun, no problem. Cutest outfit ever. And so I really love that shirt. I want to buy so many. I need to place an order, another Shein order. They just take forever to get here, and so that's annoying, but I need to buy more because I love that shirt and I could live in that shirt for years. Forever. I'm obsessed. Favorite song. Definitely, I don't know if you guys have ever heard it. Apparently, I was living under a rock because when I heard this song, I was like, this is my favorite song. I was playing it nonstop, and my friend's like, yeah, you don't know Us the Duo. So if you guys haven't heard Us the Duo, Stop Just Love, my favorite song. Literally my favorite song ever. It is so good. It's just, oh my gosh. I'll never stop trying to let you love me. Oh, even if we're stuck in a rut. Oh, so good. Okay, I'm done. All right. Favorite playlist. So this is out of like my playlist. When I was thinking of this. So like my favorite playlist that I have is definitely my singing playlist. So it's just called Sing, and I have a bunch of songs that I love to sing along to, but not just like sing along to that hopefully one day I can sing for something, I don't know. Hopefully one day I want to sing, like I want to be able to perform, or whether it's for an audition, I sing it. I have this playlist, and so it's a mix of theater songs, some regular songs, but mostly theater songs, but some are like Idina Menzel, or like from Hamilton, like really hard songs to sing that I just love screaming, I should say, in my car. So, all right, my favorite food is potatoes. Wow, why did I forget that? I didn't forget. My favorite food is potatoes, girl. And it's not just potato, but it's like french fries, chips, anything made out of a potato is my soul's anthem, like regular potatoes, not sweet potatoes. I don't do sweet potatoes. They're a disgrace to potatoes. But like french fries, hash browns, tater tots, the whole nine. All the potatoes. I live for potatoes. It's my favorite food. My favorite Dunkin' drink. medium caramel iced coffee with cream and sugar, and sometimes whipped cream. Sometimes when I pretend like I'm behaving, I'll just do medium caramel iced coffee, no cream, no sugar, and that's how I'll drink it. But anything caramel, I'm all about. I love caramel. Recently I've been getting caramel coconut, so freaking good. Caramel, it's just my thing. My favorite superhero, Captain America. I have him on my mug today. I didn't plan that, and then I realized that the question was coming up, and I was like, oh yeah, Captain America, my favorite superhero. We won't go into my feelings on the end of I always get Civil War and Endgame. At the end of Endgame, we won't talk about how much I hated that ending because they did not do Captain America justice. And then watching the Captain America, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, I am so happy how they did that, because I would have been like so many things. If they would have kept that Captain America, I would have been mad. Sorry, spoilers if you guys have not seen it or you're planning on seeing it. I'm just not. I would have been more angry at Marvel if they would have kept that guy as Captain America or whatever, who thought he was Captain America but he really was not. And so basically, whatever. Captain America's my favorite, and I don't think they did him justice at the end of Endgame, and I am happy how they did the show. Basically was my little recap there. Whatever, I won't spoil too much. Whatever. My favorite movie, that's hard, because my favorite movie is, I love Coco. I could watch Coco on repeat every day, all day. I love Coco so much. But again, I love the First Avenger, what is it? Yeah, Captain America, the First Avenger. I love that movie, so good, amazing. Again, could watch it on repeat day in and day out. But I'm I love to just watch movies. I'll find go on Netflix and I'm like, ooh, does it say action? I love action movies for starters, but I love to just go on and say I love to just go on and be like, oh, let's watch this movie today. That's what I was trying to say. I lost my train of thought there. That was so weird. So I like to watch a lot of movies, and I don't like to watch the same movie over and over again that much. So even if I did watch Coco all day, I don't know how to explain it. It's just I like to watch new movies basically. So I have a hard time saying which one's my favorite. End of story. Favorite series, so movie series. I crossed this one off because I thought I was saying favorite series, favorite TV show, and I was I have two of those. So no, favorite series, favorite movie series. So again, I've seen all the Hunger Games, seen all the Divergence, I've seen Twilight, of course, all of them. I've seen every single movie series. I've seen all the Avengers. I've seen all the Captain America. I watched all the Avengers and all the I watched all the Avengers in order, by the way. They're all the ones on Netflix, on Disney Plus, because they don't have the Spider-Mans on Disney Plus, I believe. Anyway, I've seen every series under the sun. Fast and Furious, oh my gosh, I love. But my number one favorite series is definitely The Lord of the Rings. I've seen the Harry Potters too. But number one is definitely The Lord of the Rings. Again, I could watch it on repeat over and over and over again. And again, I don't do that much. So that's saying a lot. I love them so much. So good. And the thing that I love about them is that, they have a good story to them, whether you're just watching it to watch it for fun or whatever, but they have a really good meaning behind it. And I think that it's a very inspiring story if you just take it for what it is. It's carrying your burden across life basically, and you have to win basically. And so I love that, because it's just a great story with him, a great movie, great entertaining movie, and so I love it. And you can't go wrong with Lord of the Rings. It has its action, which is my number one. I love action movies. I did not ask that question, but my favorite genre is definitely action. I'm a huge action. I like comedy, but I hate to be the one, but I can't make myself laugh at something that I don't think is funny, and so some comedies are very hit or miss for me. But action, always a win. But what the heck was I trying to say? I don't know. The Lord of the Rings has it all, and so I love it. Have some humor, have some action, have some romance, they have it all, and I live. So definitely my favorite series. Fast and Furious is definitely close second. I love Fast and Furious movies. This new one that's about to come out, I'm not even going to talk about it. I have to talk about it because it's stupid. They just ruined it, and they're trying. I don't know what they thought was after The Rock came in. I was against The Rock. and he kind of got used to him. He did it fine. He, you know, he kind of played his part. And now you're gonna bring in John Cena. Get a life. Get a life. We do not need John Cena, especially because he's old news. John Cena is so old news, and it's like not even necessary at this point. I'm not saying they need to stop making the Fast and Furious movies. I enjoy them even when they do come out, but like Hobbs and Shaw was horrible, and this new one is going to be horrible too. And they ruined, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this because they ruined the one good thing about this whole series. But good, I mean like good, like something people can look up to, and it's that, you know, family came first. They said that in every movie. Dom lived by it, and that was his thing, and that was the best part of that movie. They made it so good, and they ruined it. One of the lines the guy says in the new one, it was in the trailer, he goes, "You always say family first, but you turned your back on me." So that makes Dom a liar in every single other movie, which is stupid. Why would they do that? Because they ruined the one good thing about that movie. Enough said, but I am so mad about it. I am pouting, but I'm gonna go see it because I want to see, you know, kind of what else they did with that. But because I love the series. Michelle Rodriguez, I love her so much. I love her, and I love Vin Diesel. I love him. Okay. My favorite TV show, I picked two. One, the Great British Baking Show. So good. I watch it every day. I started over, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch this again because I love it so much. Right now I've been jumping through all the like newer Disney shows that are on all the throwback Disney shows on Netflix. So I started watching like Lizzie McGuire. I just watched Jonas, and then I switched to Netflix and watched like Hannah Montana. I think Hannah Montana was on Disney Plus. Big Time Rush was on Netflix, and iCarly was on Netflix, I believe. So I kind of been switching between all of them. But yeah, Great British Baking Show. So good. And then also The 100. That was one of my favorites. It did just end. They had the season finale on Netflix, and I was so sad. Or the show finale, I guess. So sad. I was like so hurt, but they did it really well. I love that show. Definitely one that every time the season uploaded, I watched the whole thing like nonstop because it was so good. So if you haven't checked out The 100, it's very I don't know how to explain it because it's action. There is action to it, but it's a very like, I don't want to say whimsical because it makes it sound girly, but it is kind of whimsical. Like they have, I don't know. They have, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. You just have to see it. It's very like out there, I guess. And so it's so good, and it has your fair share of action, romance, the whole nine. And what I love about the show too is that the two main characters, you want them to date the whole time, and they're so cute together, but they're actually married in real life. And so I love that they're married in real life. And so on the show, I think that's probably why they didn't want their characters to get together. But you still have a little bit of hope, you know, until obviously the finale, whatever. But then they're actually married in real life, and I love that. So definitely one of my favorites. So someone asked me this on my Instagram. I think it was my sister. She said favorite video you've made, and I love that one because that's a good one. My favorite video that I've made is my 100 products for 100 subscribers. That was a while ago. You know what? We just hit 1,000, and so hopefully we're creeping up a little bit. But when I was in college, and I was super excited because I had just hit 100 subscribers, which is awesome. You know, it's a big deal. It's 100 people. That's 100 people. Imagine 100 people sitting in your living room, 100 people sitting at your house, whatever it is. That's a lot of people. And so I was very excited, and I did 100 products for 100 subscribers. And at the time, it was so funny. I didn't even know if I had 100 products. I didn't count right or whatever, and I was like, oh, I'll just count these two. I had to count things as like doubles, and I probably like am tripled that number right now in my collection. I have so much makeup, it's not even funny. I could do 100 subscribers. I could do 100 products. No biggie. The other day I was filming a video, and I applied probably like 5 lip glosses at the same time because it's just like I have so many, and it's like that was without even trying. Oh no, I could do that no problem, but that was super fun. I love that video so much. And yes, the other videos I want to say that my favorite videos that I made and I keep making are always Ipsy. I love them so much, and they do really well on my channel, and you guys really like them, and so to me that always makes me happy. It's like I want to be posting what you guys want to see, and sometimes it's hard to gauge what everyone wants because even the people who comment like, oh, I want to see this, I want to see this, like it ends up being a few people. It may end up being just a few people watching it, and you know I'm fine with that because I want to make you guys happy, those who watch me. but it's also like it doesn't do very well on YouTube, and so I have to balance. But like my Ipsys always do really, really well, and so I love them so much, and they're so much fun to film. I just look forward to it every single month. And if one day I was like, I never want to make YouTube videos again, I would be so sad just because of Ipsys alone. Of course, obviously I love making YouTube videos, that would never happen, but I just mean like those are something that I really, really love to do, basically. My one friend is being crazy, and she asked me what the best gummy bear was. I don't know. Don't they all taste the same? I don't know. But I just changed the question to my favorite candy. So I don't know. Recently I've been all over Sour Patch Kids. Definitely changes because Twizzlers have been my favorite forever. Just the normal red Twizzlers, nothing spectacular. Just the normal regular red Twizzlers have been my favorite for so long, but recently every time I go to get a candy, it's like a Sour Patch Kid. I really have a taste for them all the time. And it's funny how to see things like that change as I get older. Like you'll see mine in a little bit. My favorite ice cream too has changed. So many things have changed as I get older, but it's just really funny. But also I wanted to mention anything cherry. I love like the cherry Jolly Ranchers. Anything cherry is my favorite, and I know people are like, oh my gosh, this cherry lollipops. Oh, my favorite. So good. Oh my gosh. My favorite coffee creamer, I thought of that while I was making my coffee this morning. Caramel macchiato. That's the best one. So freaking good. Anything caramel. My favorite wine. So I'm not that I'm not a huge alcohol drinker, but I don't test and try a whole bunch new. I just turned 21, and last year I'm about to turn 22. Wow. And I haven't tried a lot of wines, but Pink Moscato, just a great go-to. Just one that like you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. No need to try anything else. I've hit what I like. And yes, my favorite like alcohol in general, I just really like anything like alcoholic drink, whatever, anything like coconut or like tropical, I really, really enjoy. I love that, but I don't like pina coladas. Like I think it's because for so long I've had them without alcohol in them, pina coladas. So putting alcohol in it was just didn't slap the way that I thought it would. And so I was like, oh nah. But anything else, like coconutty, pineapple, anything fruity, I'm all about it. My favorite ice cream is, again, yes, like I said, it's changed over the years. I used to be all about peanut butter, which I do really love peanut butter things, but I have to have a taste for it. And rarely do I have a taste enough to buy like a whole thing or like to eat it consecutively. Right now I've been all over mint chocolate chip. I don't know why my allergies are starting to act up right now. But right now, I've been recently, every time I go to get ice cream, I'm like mint chocolate chip. I love it so much. I love the little pieces in it. I'm a very huge, like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but like if I'm eating like eggs, I like to put my sausage in my eggs or whatever and eat it like that, or like put my bread on my eggs and eat it like that, or like cheese. I like the textures to it. I don't know what it is. It's very, very weird. Or if I'm like eating a sandwich, I like to put my chips in the sandwich just to give it a little bit of texture. I don't know, it's very weird, but so I really like the little chips in the mint, and then I really like cookie dough because the chunks. Oh my gosh, I just got cookie dough and I mixed my mint in my cookie dough. Oh my gosh, so spectacular, obsessed. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So all about it. And yeah, guys, I think that was all of the ones that I could think of. Other random things, like my favorite place to shop. I really love Target in general. I could just go and spend hours at Target. But like my favorite like makeup place, I really love Sephora. I can't, as much as people, I really love Ulta's point system, of course, but I really just love the luxe feeling to Sephora. Going in there, you're just like, I feel like Ulta's really nice too, but I never really go to the high-end section in Ulta. I only go for the drugstore, and at that point, might as well go somewhere else, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain. I know I'm being a hater, but I really love Sephora. I love going there. I knew I would do this. I knew I would pop on when I remembered a new one. But my favorite musical, hello. I love musicals so much. They're like my whole life. But my favorite musical in the whole wide world is Newsies. I cannot get enough. I've said this before on my channel. I love Newsies with all my heart. In the Heights is definitely a close second. Something about Newsies though, so good. If you haven't seen it, I believe it's on Netflix and probably Disney Plus. Because there's a Disney version. So, I don't know, but you definitely can find it if you haven't seen it. So freaking bomb. Oh my gosh. My favorite place to like go sit down and eat, Red Robin. Obsessed. Love their burgers. I think that was the only ones. The other one was like, I was thinking of like favorite drive-through fast food place. But that's too hard because it really just depends on what I'm in the mood for. I love Chick-fil-A, love Wendy's, love McDonald's. I love fast food. It's very bad, but I love it. So I didn't want to pick that one, but I just told you anyway. Of course, ask me any questions that you want to know my favorites of. If I miss something, wow, that car's annoying. I'm like sleeping in the middle of the night and then wake up like, my favorite this, oh no. But all good in the hood. Hope you guys are enjoying Favorites Week. I know I'm enjoying filming it. I'm having so much fun. And yes, bye guys. I don't have a quote. Wow. My favorite quote. Yes, I've said it a million times. Let's just say that one. My favorite quote is, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. I've said it for years. It's always my favorite. That is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.